into in a second, but the big story was Rafael Leão was left on the bench before this game. He brought him on not long after half-time. I mean, what does this say about the confidence of this team right now? And is Leão on his way out, Matteo?
The biggest question is, they're picking on the Juventus fans now. What's Pioli going to do in the next game? Is he going to stick with the 3-5-2? Is he going to start Leão? We have no idea. It seems like a team in complete confusion. Messias a central midfielder, that didn't work. No Leão, well that clearly didn't work. Back five, that didn't work because he conceded, and it could have been more than just the goal that we saw because Inter created plenty of chances in the first half. So what exactly worked? What version of Milan are we going to see? This is like a deep, dark abyss, and it feels like, I don't know how they're going to get out of this, guys.
Do you see Leão staying with Milan? Because reports suggest that he's looking over at Manchester City. Other clubs want him. He came out and said, I want to stay in Milan, but it doesn't seem like he's very happy there right now.
The only chance you have of keeping Leão is A, money, B, you have to play Champions League football, and you have to win things. That's the only, he's a champion, so you have to win things. You have to keep him to say, okay, you know what, maybe I'll take less money, but I know I'm going to play in a top team in Italy. If Milan are not top team, they can't keep players like Leão. That's no chance.
Does him staying at Milan then hinge on them playing in Champions League?
And that's the important thing about this game tonight, is that it's so weird to think about that this game mattered a lot more for Champions League football than it does for the Scudetto, which if you asked us back in August, we would have said, no, you're crazy. Milan for sure will be in the top four. There's a serious risk considering the other teams that are coming up. We still don't know what's happening with the 15 points from Juventus. And without that, Leão is the superstar of this team, without a doubt. I know he sits on the bench. I'm not saying that in 2023 he's been great, because he's not, as well as the rest of the team. But if you want to build a top team, if you want to build on top of that Scudetto, yeah, you lose a year, that's fine, but you can't start losing your players and you can't not get into Champions League football. There's a big difference between those two things.
If Pioli didn't show today that he's totally doesn't have the answers. I mean, Salamaker's coming on at right wing back. He switched the formation, then he stayed with five at the back, and he just had no answers for anything.
The players look lost, didn't they?
Do
you see them getting into Champions League?
No, at the moment, no.
Wow.
But even still, Inter didn't put them away, which was crazy. Giroud, a guy that you normally could count on, was missing chances inside the box.
Yeah, the body language was all off, wasn't it, for a lot of Milan players today on